Hey guys, it's Calvin Hill, and this is episode 2 of my Team Deathmatch guide, and this one's going to be about limiting your deaths or staying flawless, and I'd probably call it something like how not to die. And it's just about how to not just keep running into deaths. And as a Team Deathmatch, I tend to, if I'm not using a Russian class, I tend to hang back at the start and pick off a few guys and get the air support. And I never aim to be flawless on a game. I just, see where the game goes towards the end, and if I'm looking like I'm going to get a flawless game, then I'll play defensive and try and preserve that kind of flawless game. And yeah, so at the start I'm just trying to pick off some guys using some clever spots I know. And this is a great spot right here because you can jump up onto this sandstone and pick people off, or you can just stand on the lower part and literally they can only see the tip of your head, and you can aim over to that kind of sniper perch, if that makes sense. And a bit recklessly I kind of jump out this window and try and get the sneak up on these guys, and it's not the best thing to do, but pays off, and I do get quite lucky sometimes in this game. And I probably should have died a few times. I mean, look at the aim there. That was probably the worst aim I've ever had. That was terrible. That's why I don't use accurate weapons when I've just first started playing, because I am bad. My aim is sometimes so bad. And I get quite lucky here because I reload and this guy comes around. Luckily the Rafficas saved me. And yeah, lucky again on this guy. I think flawless, it doesn't have to be all about luck, but if you want to be, not camping and going flawless, then you do need luck. I mean, if I'm going to rush with MP5K and go flawless without luck, I mean, that's difficult because you have to get lucky with where people are, where people are looking, and things like that. I suppose that's something that I don't know, that just happens every now and again, and it kind of, if you've got the skill to back up what the opportunities that the game is giving you, then you'll get flawless games and things like that, because that's just the way things go. So I'm letting the Harrier and the Pavlo do the work here, and even though I've got my AC-130, I actually see that I'm in kind of a mid-traffic area, and what that means is I haven't got hundreds of people rushing me where I have to throw nades and run back. Even though I haven't got any nades, but ignore that. I'm not in a high traffic area where I have to pull back, and I'm not in an empty area where there's no one around, because if it was empty I'd probably whip out the AC-130. I'm in that mid zone, and that's exactly where I want to be, because you'll see I pick off like 4, 5, 6 guys after I get my AC-130, and if you're in a good time to get kills, then you should take advantage of that. Even if I have got an AC-130 stockpiled, then it doesn't mean I have to go, right, that's it, I've got my AC-130, I've got to use it, unless of course it's by the end of the game. And you'll see I kind of move around the edge of the map all the way around, and using every bit of cover I can possibly use, and yeah, just trying to pick off as many kills as possible. And once I find some cover and I don't see any guys around, bam, AC-130. And hopefully you guys are not displeased with the flawless game just because I had an AC-130 and a Pavlo and a Harrier and stuff, because I know I get quite conscious of if there are too many air support kills in my games, but I don't think this one was too many air support kills. I mean, I did just carry on rampaging people after I got my AC-130, and I thought that was quite fun to watch. So I actually had a lot of fun playing this game, and yeah, I think that was just because I was playing aggressive and not dying, and I really like that. And yeah, just a little bit of AC-130 fun here, and I want to keep these guys away from me. And the good thing about coming out of the AC-130 is I know where they are now, and this is where I go defensive because I'm on a flawless, and it's not near the end of the game, but it's way over halfway, and I know that I've only got to get a few more kills and just keep myself alive. And that guy shoots me, and I should have died there, but I didn't. And you see me just really just backing off and taking a completely different angle just to make sure I can get an easy kill on him. And sure enough, he's standing still, which is pretty useful to me. And I'm setting the claymores up, and I'm kind of setting myself as this is my spot, and I'm going to pick up some kills because they look like they're coming towards me. And I see a guy shooting my claymore right here, and he just gets sprayed down, which is always good. And yeah, you want to catch people on that little time where they reload. Like sometimes someone will shoot a claymore, then reload their pistol or something, and when they're reloading, that's when you want to shoot them. But if you see someone shoot a claymore and you want to run at them and kill them, then it's a bit too late. And I said to my mate Modern Punch here, I was like, hey dude, try not to get too many kills, because I want to try and get 50 kills in this team deathmatch. And that sounds a bit like that wasn't cheating or anything. Do you guys think that's cheating? No, it's not cheating. I was just like, you know, trying to limit your kills, and he gets in his ace 130 and I'm like, hey man, what are you doing? And he's like, hey, I need kills too. I was like, oh great. But I get a pretty decent score and I like that. I think I'm about 36-0 right now. No, 32-0 right now. Sorry about that. I think I just ruined the end score there. Sorry about that. But you see a lot of going flawless is using cover. Using a longer range gun helps a lot, because if I want to pick off that last kill from my air support, I want to do it from a distance, because I don't want to risk getting commando lunged, shotgunned, anything like that. I want to be from a distance and an easy kill. So using a long range gun, yeah, use a lot of cover and think wisely. Don't stay too far away from your team, because you don't want to be in their spawn, because that can be a bit of a nightmare, as the spawns sometimes will hurt you in this game. So yeah, basically that's really it. There's not much to say about it. I mean, you got to just play smart, and if you go into a game thinking, right, I'm going to think everything through, then I don't think you'll do as well. I think you got to be reckless and thinking at the same time. It's got to be kind of a you can't be conscious of things. It has to. I think trial and error kind of goes into it. I'm trying to explain what to do, and I actually saw a guy and I could have got him, but I didn't, just because I wasn't willing to take a death. And 36-0, which is pretty nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something, and great videos coming soon. So I'll see you later.